Hello my TPDs, welcome back to January favorites. January 2020 has come and gone. It's crazy, but we're here and I am ready to jump into my favorites, things that I've been loving, using a lot, reading a lot, all of those good things. So if you like favorites videos, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe because I do upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I will hop into the makeup first. The first product I want to mention is this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. Now I don't know if this is breaking me out. If it is, that's a no-go. I cannot tell. Like, it's like one day I'll use it and I'm fine, and then another day I'll use it and I have like a little breakout, but I don't know if that's from another product I used in addition to that, so I don't really know. But I really do love the way that it sets my skin. I'm wearing it on my skin today that I set my foundation with, and it does a really good job at keeping me matte, not making me look super heavy or cakey, really blurring out the skin, and it just lasts a really long time. It's a huge container, and if it doesn't break me out, I am going to continue to use it because I do think it's good, super affordable, and just in terms of like the finish and how it makes my skin look and how it lasts throughout the day, I really, really love it. Next is, oh, I should have mentioned, I don't really have that many favorites this month, but I have a few. The next one is the Kokie Full Cover Foundation. This will always like be in my favorites, I feel like. I've been using this pretty much every day this week, pretty much every day the last couple of weeks. It's what I'm wearing on my skin right now. It just does such a wonderful job at mattifying the skin, making it look really soft and blurred, but it's not overly like really full coverage, which I love. It's a little bit of coverage, like it's a good, I'd say it's like high medium coverage, which is awesome. I can wear it every day to work, not feel like I'm wearing a huge layer of foundation on my skin, and it just makes my skin look so nice, and I really have no complaints about it. It's affordable. I love the packaging. It just looks really pretty, and every time I've used this foundation this month, I notice that my skin looks really good at the very end of the day. All right, this is the Act 4. Okay, I got it, you guys. Chris gave me so much crap for not looking up the number. Act 4 Estee Lauder Spotlight Highlighter. This is the highlight that I got and reviewed. Well, actually, Chris got it for me and I reviewed it. This is what it looks like. It does have some gold spots. It has some pink spots, and then you can blur it together and make a really unique shade. I've been wearing this all the time. It's so nice, so flattering. I can wear it to work, so it's like a little bit subtle, but I can also build it up to make it like really pop on my cheeks. Been really loving this. Stays on pretty much all day long, and I have no complaints with that highlight. It's really good. Next is the Dermablend Poresaver Matte Makeup Primer. I'm wearing this on my skin today. Blurs the crap out of your pores, makes your skin matte like instantly, and does a pretty good job at keeping you matte throughout the day. I did a wear test Wednesday on this not that long ago, and I just think that it's really a very good primer. It is a little bit more expensive, but it's not like $50 expensive, which I have spent on a primer before. Crazy. And if I can spend $30 on a primer instead of $50 and just go with this one, I'm gonna do that. It definitely does a really good job at blurring the skin without clogging my pores, causing me to break out. It's just all over like a really good primer, and a little bit does go a very long way. All right, next is this dirty thing. This is the Tati Beauty Blendiful. So I am on my second side. I had recently used up this side and I need to wash it, but I've been using this nonstop. It's like what I've done my makeup with ever since I got it. And I know that my video went up not that long ago on this, but I have to put it in as a favorite because I have not used the Beauty Blender since I purchased this product, which says a lot about how much I like it. One thing I will say is sometimes it can be a little streaky when you have used it more than once. Like let's say this section right here, if I were to put more foundation on this section and try to use it, it would look not as flawless because you're putting it on top of kind of not a clean area, whereas over here, it definitely applies different depending on where you put more foundation. So that's one thing that I can reuse a beauty blender over and over and over in the same spot and still have my foundation apply the same. But this, you do have to use little sections of each side to be able to get the same application each time, if that makes any sense. So I do notice that, but like I said, I have not stopped using it since I got it, and it's just made my makeup routine so much easier. Like I can do my foundation, I do my concealer with this. I don't have to go to the sink, get my beauty blender, put it under water, get it big, get it all. It's like a whole thing. And now I can just start my makeup. I don't ever have to go to the sink to put my beauty blender under the water, which is great. So it saves a lot of time in terms of that. And it's just like really quick and easy to blend out my foundation. And it makes my foundation go really far, whereas the beauty blender definitely soaks it up. I do want to get another one of these so I can have it, use one week, use the other week, and then to wash them together. The fact that this has pretty much replaced my beauty blender is insane. How have you done this? I've used a beauty blender for years, you know, like that was my go-to, and the fact that this so easily replaced it is, it's saying a lot about how good this product is. So if you haven't tried it, definitely try it out. I do love that they have a mini version too, so you can travel with it, and I can also use it like when this is too dirty and I don't feel like cleaning it. So yeah, this is definitely a huge favorite of the month, and it pretty much has changed how I apply my foundation and my concealer every day. I don't really use it for powder, so mainly for liquid products. All right, I wanna mention this. This is the e.l.f. Wow Brow. Now, I don't necessarily like this on top of the e.l.f. Brow Pencil. I feel like it makes my eyebrows a little bit too dark because it is tinted. This is the neutral brown shade, but this is wonderful for days that you are running errands or like running out the door to go grocery shopping or whatever you're doing. You can put this on, it adds color, it adds shape, and it adds volume to your brows without having to go in with a pencil. So if I want my brows to be like a little bit put together, I add this, and I've done this so much. I did this a ton when we were up snowboarding this month, and it does such a good job. It holds your brows in place, and it's dark enough that it adds a little bit of a tint without having to do the whole brow pencil set down type of deal. Super easy, super fast, and very affordable. This is the Colourpop The Butterfly Effect palette. Basically been using this all the time. I've used this side a ton. I've used this side a ton. I love this palette. If you guys have not seen my review video of this, you definitely should check it out because it's so good. I love it, and I can't stop using it. The mattes blend so nice. I've done really dramatic looks with this. I've done really neutral and like natural type of looks with this. So I think it's such a good palette, and I don't hear anyone talking about it, and that's crazy because it's so good. All right, before my camera dies, let's see how far we can get. I do want to mention The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I originally got this book because I wanted to read The Starless Sea, and that is like the next book that she came out most recently, but she had written this a while ago and I hadn't read it. So this is called The Night Circus. It is really, really good. I wouldn't say it's amazing, but it's really good. Basically, there's a circus of dreams that travels around the world and just pops up. No one has any clue, or like no one knows where it's going or when it's gonna be there. And it's all about the people that are in the circus, and like it has a piece of romance in it too. This was just so good. On the back it says magical, enchanting, spellbinding, mesmerizing. A Romeo and Juliet tale drenched in magic realism. I definitely agree with that. So I really loved it. If you like magical books and like fairy tale type things, I think you would really love this. I also read The Wife Between Us. I don't have that with me, but I gave it to my mom lent it to me, and it was really good too. So I would recommend The Wife Between Us also. And then the last favorite that I wanted to mention is my journal. I've been journaling pretty much every day since the beginning of January, and it has been so awesome to like reflect and gain clarity from, I don't know, my brain. So I've been trying really hard to wake up in the morning and do it. I haven't done it the past few days because I've been so tired, but definitely want to get back into it. I really feel clear and like calm and grounded when I journal. I've also been doing like little meditations before I journal too, so that's been helping. And I just can't say enough about how much journaling has like become into my life and how much I love it and how much I would recommend it. So there you go. That is my favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know some of your favorites down in the comments. I'd love to know what you've been loving this month as well. Any book recommendations? I love book recommendations, so leave them down as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I hope you had a great day. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.